Hello, what up everyone? Welcome to the video and here we are. Alright, so in this video, what we're going to talk about is basically all about artifacts. So, what do you guys think about artifacts? What do you guys think? Alright, um, uh, as, what I mean is, how does the artifact help you on this new dungeon, which is Giant B12, Dragon B12, Necro B12, Steel Fortress, Punisher Creep. Uh, how does it help you actually? As you guys know, to even able to farm on this new dungeon, you will even need to run your monster very well to have a higher success rate on this new Kairos dungeon. And the biggest mistake for those who are on the early game or mid game player is that they don't even bother to even take advantage of the artifacts. Well, why don't you just use it, since this can help you on a very on having you a very higher success rate, instead of making it hard. Why do you even make it hard for yourself? Well, there's a few things that artifact can do for you. Alright, the first thing will be one of the few thing will be, of course, uh the number one is giving you an extra bonus stat from left and right artifacts, such as plus 200 attack, 200 defense, or maybe 3000 HP. uh, if you will fully power up the artifacts until plus 15. Well, I mean, this is the only the stats, okay? Not even the substats yet. Well, it's a free bonus thing. Why don't you even take advantage of it to make your life easier? Am I right about this? This plus 200 attack can make away very lot of different amount of damage for such monster as Crow, which you are using to which is a common monster that every people does to use to nuke the boss right instantly. So this really does the part well. I just put plus 200 more attack on my Crow just to uh nuke the boss, to nuke the boss very fast. But it seems like this run my Crow is dead. But just ignore the Crow, but still they can finish the round without the Crow. Alright, so actually, how does this plus 200 damage can actually help you? Well, as you guys know, the Crow third skill is called Star, which it have a lot of it had a high multiplier. Yeah, this one is gonna fail. Hold on. Let me show you something that actually work. Alright, this plus 200 attack will make a very lot of difference, especially for those monster and like Naomi and Pro, or maybe Rao. So this type of monster can give you a lot, can make the efficiency of your rune to be much more easier. Instead of having a high quality rune, you can use a mid-range quality rune, something like that, to make the run success. Right. Alright, the number two, what you need is, you need to beside then focusing on the plus 200 attacks, you can also focus on the substat, such as maybe is I mean, it's like attack. Let me give you an example. Let's say if you have something that you have a type of monster which you can sustain, and you have the durability, but it takes you longer to clear the dungeon. You mean you need to spend around 3 minutes to just clear the dungeon. So actually, there's a few things that can help you on the substat. Example, if you already have the durability, you can just search for the artifact, which is which is I mean it is like in the attack type of artifact, such as, let me show you an example. Attack type artifact is like my illusion. Alright, this is my illusion start, right? And as you guys can see, the artifacts. Alright, additional damage by 9% of attacks. Attack plus proportional to loss HP up to 5%, and attack increasing effects plus 6%. Right. So this kind of such step can actually does help you a lot on the dungeon to make your run faster and smooth without dying. Well, this is more to nuke type of rune. Instead of for the defense type, is basically this type of rune. Damage received from dark minus 8%, damage received from wind minus 7%, and then damage received from water minus 14%. So this is most of the, this is what I call the defense type of rune. Means this can protect you from, let's say if you are farming GB12 with illusion, with illusion. So basically what you need to protect is, you need to find an artifact that can minus water type monster. Water type, basically if giant is water, giant is on the water type. So basically you need to find something like damage received from water minus 20%, 20-30%. So it will help you a lot to make the dungeon success, to become more successful. Right. Beside than that, if you are going for the new for a very tight new team, very fast, maybe you can go for for this type of artifact such that, right? You have the first, you can make use of the main stats, attack after you power up to 15 plus 15, then it's gonna be plus 100 attacks. So this is like considered a bonus damage for the run. Plus 200 attack is a very different, very, can make a very different damage. Instead of let's say if my illusion was damage is without artifact is 1700, how much do you think that he can actually did without the artifact? I don't think I can success on the run without the illusion artifacts. Well, because is this one has a damage deal on the water type. I mean it's like anything, if I made any water monster or water mob, or water dungeon, water boss, so I can do more damage instead of doing the actual damage. Alright, beside than this, well, a lot of players are complaining about dimensional predator, that it's hard for them to do it. Well, the main reason that it's hard for them is because they are ignoring the artifact advantage. I agree, there are some stage that you will need the help of RNG, I know it, but with artifact that you can greatly reduce the difficulty. Of course, you need to 6-star the monster to pass with flying colors. You are gonna have trouble to clear it if you are using 5-star monster. I'm sure about that. Trust me on this. Alright, so number 4. Beside dungeon, the artifact could even help you to make your life easier on building BJR5 team. BJR5 team, which is named from Belliger Jensen R5 team. This can help you to make your life easier on building Belliger compared from before. You can put it all attack type artifact on Belliger left and right, then search the artifact with the substat damage deal on dark monster, because Arifrit level 5 is a dark monster. So you can find something like this, but this artifact is not really that good, but I will change it soon. You can how do I say, I still haven't found much artifact, but I just get something like something that can help me to farm more faster and easier. So I practically just put something that can help me on the refrain and can help me on the dungeon, which can make me my run safe more safer instead of the main run, instead of without artifacts, because most of them are stuck. They are stuck on the big, even B11. They doesn't even able to get a safe run on B11. So with the artifact, I think you guys should max your artifact to make the run safer, because I actually my monster doesn't have that that quite good, because I just played this game for around 190 days. If you guys don't believe me, you guys can see this. This is the first time that I play the game, and which was introduced by my friend. So I never played this game before, and this is what I get within 190 days, right? So this for me is quite okay, but not that fast enough. Just average type of player. So because I've been farming all days, every single day without stop, without stopping, every single day, and every chance that I got to farming rune, dungeon. Well, of course, you will definitely need to do something about your dungeon to make it safe, and to get more better rune, instead of you fail the run and then you replay again. You play again, then you fail. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you success. So why not you just make it success? Make it have a higher success rate with artifacts. Am I right about this? I don't understand why does people like to try that hard actually. All right. Beside the dungeon and the reef rate, well, actually artifact does make it easier for you to farm on the 2A, which if you want to awaken a monster, like you want to awaken a monster like Inugami, I mean like Crow, Rao, and then Spectra, Bernard. So well, you practically need to farm on level 5. So the most often team that I've been using on on the early gameplay, they are often use Vert, Hill, Fran, and Lauren. So what? So their run can be much safer with the artifacts. Previously I was farming around, and now I managed to reduce the speed into around 2 minutes for a single run on level 5. Well, it does help a lot. Alright, level 5 good, so it's worth because dimensional recharge by 1 for every 2 hours. So for a 2 minute runs on the dimensional energy, it's really on my something on my comfort zone. Of course, if I can make it faster, I will definitely do it faster. Well, I'm still new, guys, and I don't even have that much rune on my monster. So don't you guys expect me a rune like a G1 or G2 account. This is basically, I'm really a newbie in this game, and I'm trying to catch up with you guys soon. Alright. Alright, the next thing is number 6. Artifact can be really OP in countering ignore defense type monster, which is like Lucian, Kali, because in previously there is no way for you to reduce the damage that you receive from the ignore defense monster such as Lucian, Kali, unless you have the advantage element type of the monster. Example, Lucian is wind monster, so it means you can only have disadvantage on the fire type monster. Beside than that, you can't even so example, if Lucian using the third skill on the fire monster, then of course the Lucian crit sometimes does and sometimes doesn't. So there is no, but still the damage that come from the Lucian is still ignore defense. So basically it's really gonna be hurt, very hurt, and this is why Come To Us has worked toward it, and which is you can counter this monster by the artifacts substat called crit damage received minus 10%, 20%, 50%. Well, this thing is way too OP for now, because my Lucian that I haven't skill up the third skill, Yeah, usually does average damage around 10k or 11k per cut on his third skill on most monster beside than fire type monster. But recently, during a guild stage, I encountered a very tough vigor. My Lucian with an attack buff failed to nuke the vigor instantly, and I was like, "Oh my god! Holy moly! How does this dog stay alive?" I was, it was great, and how does it damage? It damage goes to 8k per cut. I was like, oh, what is this, man? How come this vigor is still alive? But of course, during the time I failed to nuke the vigor, I know that I'm gonna get wrecked by this vigor, and yeah, I, I lost it. Okay, fine. So what? Alright, guys. So that's all for today artifacts. And lastly, I want to say thanks to these people for helping me on making this video a success. Let's give a shout out to Deck One. He's the one who introduced me into playing Summoners War. He did advise me on what I should do and what I shouldn't do in the early stage of the game. When I started this around a week's time, I finally joined a guild which is called Negeri Sembilan Warrior. They have been guiding me a lot of things that have been very helpful for me to progress in the game with a very smooth progression. Also, I didn't forget to shout out to MY Frenzy Guildies, especially Red Minion. Red Minion is actually one of few the best player in Malaysia, guys. He does help me a lot. Alright, Izet and Runa as well. They have been giving me a lot of input and knowledge on RTA and Monster, so that I can go more further in this game without struggling much. So they also have done a lot of helping on testing my BGR5 team. Well, I will show it later on the testing. How does it look like when I was testing on BGR5 team. Oh yeah, when I'm talking about BGR5, even Poku as well for guiding me on ruining my BGR5 team. Alright, and lastly, the most important shout out are to those supporters that have been supporting me on every single content of mine. Thank you guys, thank you everyone for all the help, especially to those from Malaysia. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Let's meet again on the next video. If you guys haven't subscribed on my channel, don't forget to leave a comment below and press the subscribe button. You might as well follow my Facebook page, which is called Mesh Gaming without a stitch, okay? And I hope you guys are having a nice day. Thank you guys, and thank you come to us. Alright. By the way, let's go watch my BGR5. Hold on, guys. Ooh, another one. Just confirm. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Let's do this. Should I go for on the front lane or lane? Alright, let's try this. Okay, let's please. Alright, that'll be fine. I hope so. Oh no! Okay, this is fine. But I still need to pick something. Keep working or not. Last one. Right. Oh, he's fine, man. Alright, cool. Alright, let's another three more times. Just make sure that if this is work or not. Right, okay. Right. Alright, so let's see. Is this is gonna work or not. Alright, I want to make sure if my team does work in this ETR five. This is a very simple and easy build for you guys to farm on ETR five on red level five. I hope I learned. Oh, it's working! Oh my god! It's working! Alright. It's working very nice! Alright guys, so that's all for today. Alright, thanks for watching guys. See you guys again on the next video. Bye bye.